wish I was. I wish I was. And no, I'm not in love. But I wish I was. I wish I was. I'm not in love. I wish I was. And no, I'm not in love. But
Yo, what is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you all here. Thanks for being here. Day number 30 of Grüvee. It's a milestone day today. Day 30. That means for 30 streams, about 2 hours each, we've put about 60 hours into Grüvee. Crazy to think about. It's already been 30 days. Crazier to think it's already been 30 streams. Hey, Enoch, what's up, dude? Hello there. Hello. Nice to see you, dude. Hold on, folks. Thank you all for coming by today. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're all having a great day. Good morning, afternoon, what have you. Does Emorx and Evgen have a competition? I don't know. Not that I know of. Evgen has been dropping bits all week, which has been awesome. Umorks just came in and dropped 14.95, which I thought was a very odd number. Yo, Aminami, what's up? You do start stream early. Damn. Oh, since 11:30 p.m. for you? Yeah, man. Bright and early. 5:30 a.m. baby. I'm glad to see you here. Thanks for making it today. Yeah, we start early. It's right before work. So I'm nice and fresh in the morning. Holy crap, Eddie, dude. Holy, long time no see for sure. What's up, man? Really nice to see you. Welcome in, dude. How's it going? Yeah, so like I was saying, today is day 30 of Grüvee. Today we're pretty much working on this kind of things to do list for our song list item cards, and we're gonna go through that, kind of just clean this stuff up a bit. A lot of this has to do with kind of just changing imports as well as fixing some modal positioning, and eventually we're going to get to the add song modal, which will be the last one we do. Can I move this? Yeah, okay. And so we're gonna go ahead and do that today. So it'll be kind of like a more chillish stream, I guess, but still get a lot of cool stuff done. So yeah. But let's get a Grüvee with a Grüvee. And just for the people who haven't been on stream for a little while, here's Grüvee. Yesterday we had a PR from our very own Poopachu. He submitted a PR yesterday, and basically it was for this fancy delete stuff that we have. We had the delete action working, but we needed the delete animation to slide off, which was our biggest thing at the moment. So that's done now. State's all lined up properly, which is really cool. Yeah, and I realized I need to add to this list. Item. Change background color to not be transparent. Yeah, forgot that we're gonna need to also do that. Very, 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 very important. Yeah, no, Ami, it is not intended at all. The way that this library works is they have one component on top of another, and then we have this animation on top. So basically it just slides away and you can see it. But I have an alpha on the on this card item here, so I gotta change that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like this look too much. It looks kind of weird. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is add navigation constants as a direct import. Again, with the PR that we pulled in yesterday, we had some cool imports with now doing the style constants. So if we search for style constants, we can pull it up. I think it's in this Babel file. Yeah. So want to do the same thing. Essentially do navigation constants. Yeah. JS. Need a comma. Commas are my enemy always. And then we just want to go ahead and pretty much change all these out. Oh, this would be navigation constants. Navigation constants.js, like that. But we need that comma. I really I will say that I really do like how fluid Apple has made their operating systems for new devices and hardware. Last Apple device I used an iPhone 5S until earlier this year, which you can imagine with iOS wasn't performing too well. Yeah, definitely can imagine. Yeah, I mean, in general, man, I think, I don't know. I do enjoy Apple devices. That's why I've stuck with their ecosystem for so long. Like, it just, I don't know. They have something good. Their hardware is nice, and I really, really appreciate that. Obviously, things could be different, things could be better, blah blah blah. But I think overall, they have a really nice ecosystem. All right, let's see if I can get this thing to work, compile properly. I don't know. Okay, no, we look good. Playlist nav, yeah, that would have broke. So there we go, nice. And we got that, easy peasy. I don't know how this. Oh, and our style constants. I didn't change this one. Style constants. AirPlay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's their ecosystem's just so good, man. They've done a really, really good job at, like, I don't know, just bringing everything together. It's hard to leave it once you're in it. It's basically what the issue has been for me, you know. It's like I'm already in it. I'm already like highly invested in it. Like why am I gonna change now? Let me do this. I'm just doing some ESLint stuff, I guess, too, while we're here. I thought I'd caught this yesterday, but it looks like I did not. Oh, probably because I didn't touch these files. That's why. Yo, CMGO, welcome back, friend. Nice to see ya. Thevin96, how's it going? Welcome to the Pixologic team. Thanks for being here and thanks for the follow. Glad to have you. Just find it too difficult to enter their ecosystem with their DMD packaging system being so different to Linux and Windows-based systems. Huh. Snow Leopard, classic. Yeah, I mean, for sure, for sure. Totally get it. It's definitely not for everyone, but feel like if you're able to and you're interested in getting into a new ecosystem, it makes sense to, in my opinion, go with Apple probably. Is it fine but never used? Really? Hey, thanks, Seven. Appreciate the happy coding. Hope you're having a great day as well. Hope you're having some happy coding yourself. Yo, I love this thing about freaking React, where if your prop name is the name of the property that you're passing in, is the name of your variable name, you just can write it in like that. Love it. It makes it so much cleaner. Okay, navigation constants. Again here. Nice. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Looking good. What's up, Majin? Welcome in. How's it going today? I've always liked the design styles though as well. I think Mac OS in general is like, it's fairly customizable, but it's not like, I don't know. I still think there are some constrictions that kind of bother me about it. Yeah, I totally forgot to say too, I think Microsoft is going to come in with this sleeper of an integration with Android, which I'm actually very interested to see. Microsoft has been doing a lot of work with Android. I'm a complete bot with coding, so trying to follow some streamers to learn some new things. Hey, well, you came to the right spot, man. Appreciate you being here. So what we're working on is we're working on a mobile app using this tech called React Native. Not sure how familiar you are with programming in general, but React Native is a library from Facebook actually that helps you make cross-platform applications for Android and iOS. So we write one code base and it will generate a application for both Android and iPhones. And basically we're working on a social playlist application where basically you create a playlist with one of your friends, multiple of your friends, and you can add songs to it, comment inline on these songs, and get notified when people add new songs to your playlist. So that's how I like to learn. I've never used this tech before. I just enjoy programming, and so I like building projects. And yeah, so feel free to ask if you have any questions, man. Always open for questions here. You can change to dark mode and have color. It's true. I used Elementary OS for a while, which is Debian with a Mac OS like desktop environment. Definitely enjoyed that while I used it. Yeah, okay, that's the other thing, man. I feel like I could totally switch over to something like that, and I would really enjoy it. But then you miss the whole ecosystem connection of like, hey, I can't get iMessages on my device, or like I can't get phone calls or FaceTimes, or like pass off if I'm looking at a website on my phone onto my laptop. Like stuff like that is, it's important. Did you study at a college or something? Yeah, so I did a degree in IT, which is not really like programming. There is programming classes, but it's nothing big. But I actually did just a lot of stuff on my own. So I had an internship for a couple of years. I went to hackathons, if you ever heard of those. And I do stuff like this, just build stuff on the side for fun. All right, we're going to commit this stuff. Changing navigation constants. And some linter cleanup. Sweet. Yo, that's one thing we can check off the list. Yeah, dude. I think I always tell everyone this, but I really think that anyone can get into programming as long as you're interested in it, because you're gonna have a terrible time if you just are not having fun with it. And also just like you put the effort into to learn it, because it's not an easy thing, but it's also not a hard thing. Mac OS, FreeBSD, whatever Linux distros I've tried, whatever distros I haven't tried. Jesus, come on, man. Windows ain't that bad. Jeez. But I respect it. All right, so the next one I want to do is actually work on this change imports to reference Grüvee path. It's just a much cleaner look, and it's something simple that we can do in all our files. So basically, let's just pretty much go through our files and see what we got here. I'm just learning what I can online at the moment. Wouldn't even know where to start with building things. Yeah, dude. Nah, that makes sense. Kind of like explore the area, see what you like, what you don't like. There's a lot of things out in this area for sure. If you don't have any basis of programming, you definitely should like first understand like the core concepts of like what programming is and like how this thing works and how these characters on a screen convert into like this thing you can use on your phone for sure. That's just computer science, like kind of basics. And there's tons of great YouTube resources out there. One specifically I like to go to is Stanford. Stanford has a lot of YouTube videos that they record. Just like computer science 101, which is really, really cool. All right. So what I was talking about in reference to Grüvee is we can actually start doing Grüvee. Or can we? Yeah, we should be able to. We were doing it. The linter's not picking it up though, which is like kind of annoying. Yeah. So it's like this: Grüvee components, blah. Basically, that's what I'm trying to do. And our social auth button would be. Whoa, definitely not that. It would be Grüvee components. Actually, is it picking it up? No, it doesn't look like it. So Grüvee components auth. And then we want the social auth button. Like that. Or is this not found? Oh. Should occur before style. Okay. So let's do this. And then. Oh, social constants. We have the same deal. I gotta get those things in there. Trying to learn JavaScript at the moment, enjoying it so far. Awesome, dude. Yeah, what we're working on right now is technically JavaScript as well. So this should look slightly familiar, as this isn't really JavaScript, but it's like JavaScript. Yeah, fancy website. Yeah, there's also the the issues where there's so many languages and so many types of these libraries and frameworks that you end up like trying to decide what you want to pick, and then you're like, well, I can do it in all these languages, which one's the best? Yeah, on me for sure. All right, so I forgot we have social constants. So where did I put those? I guess that's in my root, right? Yeah. What's the problem here? Prefer default export? Oops. Export const. Or I can just do export default. Do I need even const here? Oh, right, because we didn't define it. Gotcha. Yeah, it's not a class or a function. Do we already have data persistence? Not really. Half and half. It's a half and half thing right now. All right, I'm gonna come back to this one. I'm not sure how I want to do that. I'm just trying to do some cleanup while we go through it. Sorry. There we go. Are you able to play music through Grüvee, or do I have to launch Spotify, YouTube, etc. to listen? Yeah, so the flow that's going to work is you log in with your with one of your music providers, right? So let's say you listen to Spotify. Log on to Spotify. That will be set as your preferred streaming service. But let's say you have also YouTube or SoundCloud or Apple Music or whatever. You can connect those as well, and then you can basically order what services you want to play music from, depending on the service, right? So the first one, you'll always play music from Spotify, whatever. So let's say you and I are in a playlist, and I listen to Spotify, you listen to Apple Music, but I post a link from Spotify. I want to have a back-end job that basically says every time someone posts a song, grab that song deep link to all these different apps from for each one of these providers that we have. And so if I like it on Spotify, but you listen to it on Apple Music, assuming that the songs are on both platforms, then you should be able to listen to that song on your preferred service. Yeah, hope that makes sense. That sounds amazing. Yeah, thanks, dude. I think it's a pretty cool idea. I don't want to make Grüvee a music playing app. There's already plenty of freaking apps out there that do that. Like, you can already play like songs in the background on these other amazing apps. So let's just use Grüvee as a way to socialize all that together. I'm planning on building such a linking service between services. If I do, would you be interested in looking into it? Sure. Yeah, no problem. I think we'll probably be coming up on that in the next couple weeks. We're almost done with our UI, just like the basics of it at least, and then we're gonna get ready to start wiring things up to an actual backend service, which will be fun. Okay, so did that. Okay. This is cool to do like that. That's cool. Expect a one empty line? Oh, interesting. Okay. Thank you, Linter. Nothing there. Here we go. Yes, we'll do that like that. All right. Things are looking good, looking sweet. Some navigation constants. Okay. Looking good. AO10, what's up? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team. Really happy to have you here. Thanks for joining in today. Anything that's just at the current route, I'm not changing to use that Grüvee import, because why? Just makes no sense. These look good. I think honestly that might be it. I thought there was going to be a lot more. Oh, here we go. Oh no, this is also part of this. Okay. Yeah. What's up, HDD? Or Hidden Lens? Grüvee? Yeah. Working on Grüvee. Want to know a little bit more about it? Here you go. There's Grüvee. Grüvee. Oh, well, again, this is also, it's kind of weird. This is also part of this song, swipeable song list thing. So is this. So we need to, we also have this add play button that's in our playlists. Did I add that as something to do here? So move, add. Button to common folder. Yeah. Definitely want to do that. How'd you come up with the name? I don't know. I just one day when we were talking about it, I'm like, groovy, you know, like music. It's like groovy, but I don't want to spell groovy out like groovy. I don't know. It seemed like a cooler way because also the U has a little smiley face. If you look at it closely, you know. All right, cool. This looks good. Let's go ahead and commit this bad boy. Yeah, smiling you. There you go. Anytime you listen to music, it's a happy time, for sure. Okay. So we also have the set default artwork. That one I'm 6 modal centering for add playlist. That one can be at the bottom. Same with this one. Oh, move out swipe action to common. So we can do this. Maybe move add button to common as well. This one can also go down here. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So move out swipe action to our common folder. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Yeah, it's becoming winter. It's getting darker earlier. It's so sad. I lost an hour a couple days ago because daylight savings kicked in. The worst time for his with all the university work to complete. I know. I'm dreading the day when I'm at work and all of a sudden it's like 3 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon and it's just dark. It's gonna suck. Swipe action. Yep. That's over in playlist, I believe. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Hidden Lens. I appreciate that, man. It's been fun so far. Dude, that's a terrible sight. Why would you do that to yourself? That's freaking torture, man. All right, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna call this swipe action. Move swipe action over there. Yep. And then we're going to create a new file, index.js. Import swipe action from, or import swipe action from swipe action. And then export default swipe action. Sweet. And then I'm trying to follow this same sort of flow as well. So I'm going to also create this swipe action.styles file. Swipe action.styles.js. Gotta go see you, lovely peeps. Say hi to Bay and Evgen from you if they join. Sounds good, Enoch. Appreciate you being here, man. You have a great rest of your day, all right? See ya. Cool. Yeah, so let's move style sheet in here. So basically, I'm just going to copy pasta this guy real quick. because this is literally what we're going off of. But the one difference is I want to use this. And it's going to be export default. Like this. Hey, gamer. Good morning, man. How you doing? Nice to see you. And then so what we did over in here is we imported the styles as so. So swipe action. Now we'll take import styles from swipe actions dot styles. So that should be good there. Much cleaner. And the next thing that we're going to have to do now is actually, because you can see it's very much broken, we have to change all our paths in swipe action. So let's make sure that we do that here. Swipe action component. Okay, no, yeah, we're good. Import swipe action. Yeah, I guess it's import swipe action is really what we're looking for in our card item. Okay, so here we can do Grüvee, common, swipe action. And then this has to happen before this stuff. Oh, components first and then common. There we go. So that's that. Let's see, does that help? I probably actually need to restart my bundler. So Grüvee components, common, swipe action. And then we need to do common, swipe action here as well. And that should be good. Okay, cool. So I'm going to restart the bundler. And then we'll restart the app. So npm start. Does does it matter? Oh my God. Does order matter in the imports? I don't know if it does, but so we've set up ESLinter to help out with that sort of stuff. So I don't know if it's by convention that it should be imported like that. I don't think it truly matters, but trying to follow the convention, I guess, would be the way to do it. Okay, so let's see if this stuff works. Our swipes are looking good. Let's delete a playlist. Oh, baby. Okay. There we go. Looking fancy. That's why I'm changing them, is the linter is like, yo, dude, do this properly. I'm like, all right, you got it. Okay, cool. So we added now swipe action to our common setup, which is great. Yeah, so this is really cool. So any action you want to create, this is created through this component. And basically it just, you pass in what the action is, the action color, like, so this background. They're always going to be circular, obviously, to be consistent. Whatever the name is, the width, etc., etc. And that's it. It handles the rest for you. So let's commit that guy. Many commits. Git commit. Moving swipe action to common folder. This is looking good. Hey, thanks, gamer. Yeah, it's looking slick, right? So the one thing I want to note is that we are missing a nav bar up here. So when we go in here, it's not just going to be like this. We're going to also have our nav bar up here, so you can go back to our playlist view Just I haven't put it in yet, so. Okay, cool. So move out swipe to action, swipe action to common, which is good. And then we're gonna do a move add button to common folder. So that's another one that we have. And the add button is this guy down here. Whoa, voice crack. Is this guy down here. And so the only caveat about this right now is that button is only wired up for playlists. So it's not really reusable. It's not generic. So like we go in here, we have the same button, excuse me. But if I press on it, you see we get the playlist modal as well. So it's hard coded right now to only utilize that. So we're gonna have to change that, which is fine. But for right now, I want to just move it out, and then we'll go ahead and set up. When we actually start adding our playlist, our add song modal, we'll change that up to be less more generic. But right now that's in, yeah, that's the add button. So we have, how are we doing this? We have this thing called add button. Add button is essentially this, which is being displayed. What is add playlist button though? Oh, gotcha. That's this. That's the create. We should probably rename this. This doesn't really make sense. That's a create button. I'm surprised I didn't put that in like a modal folder or something. I feel like that's something I would have done, but I guess not. Okay. Let's see. So this, I'm thinking, yeah, I mean, we can really just move this out to common, and then we're going to have to just refactor it. Because again, like this navigation is solely for the modal. So, but I think the first step of this is just to move it out and go from there. Yo, AKA D Mac? Oh, D MacGyver. Nice. AKA D MacGyver. What's up? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Thanks for stopping by. I found that organization is a lot of the battle in writing client-side code. Yeah, it freaking sucks. And it's just, these things can get so big, right? So I think it's mainly for really trying to understand, like sharing code with other people, right? And especially if this is going to be open source, like it hopefully will make sense for people to be like, oh, I need to go here to look for this, right? To make it easier for them to contribute. Yo, Hardly a Pro. Welcome in, man. Nice to see ya. Yeah, no worries, dude. Well, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Welcome back. So we're going to create this new folder again here, and we'll just call this add button. I guess, I mean, it is an add button. It's more of like a, like add item modal button. Like add item via modal. That's just too long though. Doing good, dude. We're just going through a list of items here before we get into more improvements or more feature work. Just trying to clean some stuff up. Yeah, now I'm kind of like interested on changing this name. So this button it's an add button, but this add button always shows a modal, and it's not technically adding anything, it's displaying a modal to add something. So maybe a better way to describe this would be, maybe like add item. Add item button might be. I think that's probably the way to do it. Add item button. Thanks for the host and raid last night, dude. Means a lot. Yo, no problem at all, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great rest of your stream. I always try to help out the programming streamers here on Twitch, dude. We're a small community, but we're growing a lot, which is awesome. So seeing people like you that are getting started, and you know, everyone's still growing. Like, I'm still growing a lot, but we gotta stick together, man. All right, so let's move then this add button over here. Boom. That's gonna break. Yeah, I got it. We gonna break. That's okay. It's okay to break. And then we're just gonna rename this guy then. Add item button. A lot of people are not gonna like that, or not people. A lot of components are not gonna like that. And then we'll do a index.js, and then we're gonna do import add item button from add button export default add item button. Boom. We'll make it styles. We're gonna do add item button dot styles dot js. Oh, we need to rename this guy to add item button. Oh, I literally don't have any styles here, so that's good. I'm just going to delete this then, since we don't need it. It's just going to take up memory. And then if we ever do need it, then we got it. Hey, Alpha HSL, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team, my friend. Glad to have you here. Yo, bots are so fun to work on, but they're definitely, I feel like you can make a bot for almost anything, which is kind of dangerous. Dangerous in a good way, though. If there's a dangerous in a good way type thing, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. All right, let's look for import add button. And we're gonna change that up. So playlist view. Yes. So now we're gonna have to actually move this up. It's gonna complain. So it's gonna be add item button, and then it's gonna be Grüvee components common add item button. Nice. And then our add button, where you at, buddy? You're gonna go right here, add item button. Okay. And then here, again, it's gonna be add. You have to stop watching. It seems while I work, I get more involved with others' development than my own. Oh, dude. So I watch Twitch a lot at work, but it's hard for me to tune into programming streams because I'm the same way. I'm like trying to program, and then I'm looking at other people's programming streams, and I'm like, this looks more interesting than what I'm doing right now. Let me just like kind of stick around and do this. So I totally feel you there. All right. Song list view. And so these are our two components that are using them, right? So we should be good. I need to catch up on things when I get home. Dude, that's a good thing to have. Watching a stream that's like, let's work on writing an Azure AI service while I'm working on let's export a CSV. Yeah, I know it's more interesting too. That makes sense. Cool. So we're loading up the app again. And so our add buttons, the ones that we showed, should be showing up now. Boom. There we go. And then here it should be the same thing. Nice. So now we've moved that out to our common folder, which is awesome. Much cleaner look. And then the next thing we'll need to do is actually make that more generic. So let's go ahead and commit that. Ooh, we're on a committing roll today, folks. I love it. Changing and moving add item button. There we go. I've just been in the gym, not sure if I want to stream and do some programming or just do nothing. Yeah, I mean, I feel like for me, when I go to the gym at night and then I get home, like the last thing I want to do is like function. Just want to relax. But sometimes you get hyped after you go to the gym, right? And you're like, yo, programming anyone? Like, let's build something. All right, cool. Cross that one off the list. Next thing to do is change playlist view to use the animated cell component. Ooh. So this one's going to be fancy. The whole reason why we did this animated swipe row was so we can reuse it in multiple spots, since we're already using it here and we're using it here. Thing is that this is all hard coded in, which we don't really care about anymore. So we want to not hard code it, and let's make it something better. Yeah, dude, it sounds like you shouldn't stream. Sounds like you should not be doing that. Just my opinion. Ami Nami, yeah, it is. You can actually check it out here. That link will take you right to it. Feel free to check out the board. Yeah, I mean, just saying, dude. Just saying. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I try to keep it as up to date as possible. I'm usually pretty good on it. Sometimes I'm not that good, but try to be pretty consistent. All right, so how are we gonna do this? So it was, gotta make this full screen. Where did we put the animated swipe row to begin with? I think it was swipeable song item. Okay, so this is what we did here. Yeah. Okay, so I think what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to follow the same deal, but we're gonna call it swipeable. We should probably change this from card item to playlist item. I don't know why I called it a card, because this is not generic at all. Like, this is this is just a freaking, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to follow this same sort of pattern that was done here. Okay, yeah, so let's change this up a bit. This might take a little bit more refactoring work, but it'll set us up for success and other people's success to contribute. For sure. All right, so we have our playlist view at the root. That's going to be fine. Buttons, we'll put that away for now. The next thing we want to do is create this components folder in here. And then in here, right, we have our song item and our swipeable song item. So basically what our playlist consists of, right? So this is going to consist of our card item. But I want to rename this. We're going to call this not card item, but we'll call it playlist item.js. Oh, this is a folder, so not .js. Playlist item. And then that's going to go in here. Move that. And I think we can also move our card item detail in here, because though it's its own thing, our card item detail is literally just setting up this view. And I guess there is always the ability to add more logic here, but well, I mean, to stay consistent, we are in a components folder. This is its own component. So let's not do that. Let's be consistent and call this the playlist item detail. And just move that in there. It's probably a little, like, it's pretty verbose and not highly needed, but consistency is key in this type of stuff, right? Okay, so now we did that. And then we have the add playlist modal. Yeah, this guy can definitely go in there. Cool. So we have a lot to refactor now. We have a lot to change in regards to imports and stuff, which is cool. Oh, and we have the add playlist button. So I'm going to make a new folder here. I'm going to call this create playlist button. And we're going to move that over here. Delete that. Boom. Now we are pretty much in line with what our song list looks like, which is good. Awesome. So let's start with the playlist item. So first thing we want to do is actually playlist item. We want to rename this to be playlist item. And in here, I think that was pretty solid. Oh, he ended up doing a components song item, which has more components in it. Oh, but we don't. No, we're good. Our playlist has. Gotcha. So this actually should be a new folder called components. And then we should be putting this in here. Yeah. And then playlist item is this. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So basically you have your components folder, you have your component, and then inside of that you have all the files that are associated with it. If you have multiple components in that component, create another components folder that has the components inside of it. I think that's like the flow that we're trying to go for here. I don't think I want to save this. I guess. Sure. I didn't want to save the deleted one. Okay. A lot of red going on here, which is no bueno. Playlist item.js. Let's first rename this to playlist item. export that bad boy down here. Okie dokie. And then we got some red right here. So this is unable to resolve path to module or style constants. Whoa, the heck? Yeah, no, why'd you do that? It's just supposed to be that. I think I'll do some programming while I watch you stream. Hey, sounds good, man. Yeah. Join in, dude. Sometimes it's nice to program alongside other people, so do it, man. I like that idea. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is import card item. I want to make sure I change those to the proper thing. So this is now going to be called playlist item. And here we're in playlist view, components, playlist item. We should probably change that, right? I mean, you're coding JavaScript while I'm coding Java, same but different. Yeah, that's true. They got the word Java in it, that's for sure. Okay. So that, I think that should be good. It's card item detail. We don't care about that one yet. What don't you like, friend? Oh, that's okay. That's fine. And so playlist item. Let's get our song item. So basically, we do this side by side. We pretty much have our song items up there. We don't need all of this stuff in our playlist item because we are, that's what we're already working on. Show song list action. That though, okay, hold up. I think I just moved this somewhere else, which is what the issue is here. Okay, I want to make sure, I guess. Let's probably create this first, and then we can go ahead and remove stuff from the other view. So we have again, have our song list here. And our song list has components, right? We also have our components here. And our components, one of them, we have a playlist item here, create playlist button, and then add playlist modal. Here we have song item and swipeable song item. So let's do a new folder, swipe able playlist item. That's what I want to call it. And then here, create our new file, swipe able playlist item.js. Nice. And then we can just bring this initial stuff over here. And then we can do const equals, or const swipe able playlist item is equal to this thing, and then export default of swipeable playlist item. Okay. And so then at this point, we pretty much want to bring in all this. The only difference is we want to bring in not song item, but we want to bring in playlist item. And so here, playlist item. Like that. Cool. Style constants were good. Then the next thing is pretty much setting up this stuff. These are going to be consistent throughout both swipes. So is deleting, set is deleting, false, on confirm delete, song action. So this one we're going to want to do confirm delete playlist action. And then they have the confirm delete alert, which is what we need to get here. And this will go down here. Calls playlist. And then this will be delete playlist. Come on, are you sure you want to delete playlist dot, I think I called this name. I hope I did. I did. Okay, cool. So playlist dot name. Sweet. So this is good. Confirm delete. And then the song that's passed in. So for the swipeable item component, delete item by ID. So this one we can just do oops, what are we passing in here? I think we just can pass along playlist data and we should be good. Because our delete, run delete action. This one, oh, I just do it by ID. Oh. Oh, delete playlist action I pass in, don't I? Yes, okay. So we should just pass in playlist data here. And then we'll pass in playlist data dot ID. Oops. Wait, what? I thought I put this somewhere. I guess I didn't. Hey, Strange, welcome in, man. Good afternoon to you. Thanks for coming by. Okay. Confirm delete alert. Oh, Jesus. Playlist ID. This is what we're looking for. Oh no, but we need to pass in all of it for the name. That's fine. It's not a huge deal. Playlist data. name there. And then onConfirm really is not defined. Okay. Yeah, it is. It's defined right here. What you mean? Oh, is it because it's outside? No, but that same thing here. Oh, I need to pass it in. That's why. Okay. There we go. Gotta do this. Okay, cool. Hey MacGyver, how would you handle navigation when clicking onto some item like a single music video and you want to go to detail info of that video? Item would have to access navigation props. Yeah, so currently the way that I have it set up, oh, it might break. Yeah, it's gonna break. If I can open up Sketch here. So currently the way it's set up is when you press onto this guy here, right? This playlist actually runs a navigation over to this view, which shows the list of songs, right? On this point, the goal is when you click on the song item, it should deep link you directly to the platform to play the song. And then when you click on this plus icon here, that should expand the row of comments, and so you can view the comments and then add comments to it as well. So like details, I don't know if that answers your question, but I think that's kind of what you're looking at. Like how would you handle that type of situation? Let me know if it doesn't, and I can try explaining it in another way. Okay, so we did all that. The next thing is to actually return one of these guys. Our swipeable, our animated swipe row, which is going to go down here. And so our animated swipe row has a is deleting flag, swipe action callback, delete item by ID. So we also need to, in our swipeable playlist data, and then pass in delete playlist action. So whatever this is, that's going to go in here. And then we need a render swipe action component method, which is happening down here. Yeah. So we have our actions, and then down here we have the rendered components. Song item, we need a playlist item. And our playlist item takes in playlist data. Ooh, we're gonna have to take a look at that. I don't think we need some of that. So the item that expands to playlist view is a navigator itself, or you pass the props. So it's a navigation event that's happening when you so the item that expands the playlist view. Yeah, so this playlist view, right? When you click on that first button, which is this, the login button, this navigates over to this page currently, or this view. And right now what I have is mock data that's just stored in that view to display our content. But what would happen is when you log in, or you open the app after you've logged in first time, you would actually end up making an API call to get your playlist, maybe caching those or whatever. Then it would display all our data there. And then when I go from this playlist, our playlist it knows the songs that are inside of it. So when you tap on this, it will navigate you to the other view of all the songs, and that passes props over with all the songs listed. Hey, Coder's Life, good to see you too, man. Welcome in. Yeah. So it navigates and also passes props over. Yeah. Okay. And then render swipe action, we're going to pass in a playlist. And then not confirm delete playlist action. And then we're creating our swipe action here, which is going to be our delete action button. And then this is going to be confirm. The action will be confirm playlist action. And this takes in nothing. Currently we'll take in nothing. So we should then be able to just do this without the lambda. And that should be good there. Okay. Yes, so then here, render swipe action component again goes there. We're going to pass in our playlist data, and then this thing is going to go here. There we go. Hey, Codamore, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team. Glad to have you. Render. And this is render playlist item. And this is we're going to pass in our playlist data. Okay. Shit, that's a lot of changes. This is going to be an interesting first try. But we have our swipeable playlist item, which is good to go. Let's just take a quick glance over this once more. So we set up some props to know if it is deleting or is not deleting. We set a property for if we are deleting, or we confirm the delete. Confirm delete playlist action. This action is what's actually going to call the delete on our playlist. So confirm delete alert. We pass in some playlist data and then the onConfirm delete. So in our animated swipe row, our swipe triggered flag is passed in. Our delete playlist action is passed in. Oh, our item height for this guy. So also we need to figure out. Is right open value. We set default in the animated swipe row to 75. So this looks good. Now I want to see where this is imported, so then we can copy that same deal. So that's going to be in the song list view. So what we want to do is go to the playlist view ourselves. Take a look at these guys. So we're going to want to import our swipeable item there, and then we have songs view takes in a playlist ID, songs delete from playlist action. So I guess let's start from the top then. because essentially these are literally the same views. They just, one's a play for playlists and one's for songs. Like they're pretty damn similar, right? So instead of playlist item being here, we're gonna want to do an import. Probably have to do it at the top though. So let's do the same. Import swipe able list view from but components swipeable playlist item, swipeable playlist item. So now we got that bad boy in there. Sorry, let me make that a little larger. No. And then this is where our mock data is being held, which I was talking about earlier. So this stuff we don't want to touch. And then our playlist view, we don't pass anything in here at that point. Okay. And then songs display, set songs display. We have our playlist and then set playlist here. And then playlist list modal shown stuff is there. Okay. It's got a very random ad. Are you sure it's random? Or did at one point you speak about it and now it's not random? So we have a little bit of fanciness in here because of some back button stuff. Now that I think about it, we're gonna have to add this same stuff in the song list view for Android. It's gonna do the same problem. But that's okay. Right now it's fine. Use effect is there. Okay. And then they have the delete item by ID. Okay. Delete playlist action. Here we go. So this is where we are, which is good. And it's literally just set playlist based on a filter, which is awesome. Oh, for some reason it's got an ad on your stream. Oh, dude. So that's really interesting, actually. So affiliates now have ads running on their stream, but I thought the ads were only triggered by me. I didn't think that the ads ran automatically on their own. So that's actually really good to know, because there's no way to turn that off. The ads will just run. Yeah. It's like, I think it's a cool initiative that Twitch is doing to run ads on your stream, but like, if you're an affiliate, right, most of the time, like, I don't think most affiliates have the amount of numbers that would even benefit from from anything, from ads, right? Like, it would be cents if that. Yeah. Easy Twitch money. Yeah, you're right. It's changed. I think someone was saying if you run constant ad breaks, it won't happen or something. Interesting. Yeah, like this whole stream, I see it here, but I haven't touched it. So that's interesting that you got one. Run one now. Yeah, let me see, actually. Let's see if you get it. I do know that their new ad setup's pretty cool. Like, the stream is still on, but your main view is now the ad, which is like better, I guess. No, yeah, it makes sense. It's strange. It makes sense why they're doing it. But at the same time, again, I don't know how their ad system works, but all right, I'm gonna run an ad right now. It's a 30-second one. Tell me if you get it. I don't think everyone gets it. Some people will get it, some people won't. But yeah, so I literally just initiated an ad. So if you got an ad, that's because I just pressed it. And welcome in, Evgen. I see you, dude. I got the ad. Dude, that's so crazy because you just got one. Huh. Interesting. Like they're Oprah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe so. Yeah, I wonder if being a sub matters at all. Because I know it does for partners, right? But does it for affiliates? I don't know. Maybe. It's weird. Oh, delete song from playlist. So I don't even think I'm using this anymore. Yeah, I have an ad blocker, so yeah, I'm on the same boat. You think sub benefits are the same for everyone? Okay. Yeah, no, I use ad blockers as well most of the time. It's just it's too much. Like I'll support people by subbing or donating, but I won't watch ads for them. Yeah, so Twitch actually rolled out server side ad rendering. So if you have ad blockers, it doesn't help because the ads are baked in. Baked into the stream pretty much. So like the ad blockers don't catch that. Ad blocker 2 OP. Yeah, dude. It's so true. Okay, sorry. So playlist item is not a thing anymore. Swipeable list view? No, that's not it. Swipeable playlist item. Why did I write that? Jesus. What's wrong with this guy? Yeah, but it's an interesting thing. I'm curious how it's gonna play out for affiliates. Like I don't see any affiliates like making money off ads. Maybe a couple cents, but that's about it. Make sure I was working. Yes, Abjin. Thank you, dude. See you another time, man. Appreciate you being here. Catch you later, alligator. Okay, so playlist data and delete playlist action. Item, delete playlist action. Dope. Get the out of here, man. Boom. So here's our rendered item. And our use effects, that playlist, blah, blah, blah. We can close that. Create playlist action. That's cool. Delete playlist action. Playlist to delete ID. Yeah, this is never used, so let's get this guy out of here. And then, again, delete playlist action. We have to pass in something here. Where was this? So the song list view, oh, it's just being passed in and then, oh, snap. Wait a minute. Do I need this though? Delete song from playlist action. I might actually need this. I do need this. Well, shit. Okay. Yeah, and I probably need is last item. These, yeah, since these are the parent of the songs list. Well, fuck me. Okay. Is damn it. Is last item. I don't know what I'm going to do for these. And then delete from playlist action. Yeah. Because we need some sort of on-tap event for that as well. Could I make a mobile app with C++, or is it better I learn Java, JS, Kotlin? I don't know if you can make one. I think you could make a game probably, but you'll still, you'll still need to utilize some native code for like the platform you're working on, I would say. But if you're looking to make a mobile app, I would say JavaScript, Kotlin, or Java, and Swift. Those are your go-tos for this day and age of mobile apps. Okay. God damn it. This is gonna be a little tricky there, Dan. I'm gonna move my actions down here. So that's gonna go there. Oh, damn it. No. I don't want to do that. I lied. I don't want to pass that stuff in. Let's keep it like that. We can remove that. So I think I'll start learning JS. Yeah, sounds good, man. Whoa! Stuixsoft, holy moly. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. Bringing in those 19. Count them up. 19 fresh devs into the stream. Holy Jesus. Whew, baby. Thank you so much for the raid, man. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. That is some metal. Yo. Metal, bro. If you guess that song, if you guess that artist, not that song, I'll give you a virtual high five. Hey, Radiant and Wolves, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome to the Pixelotic team. Glad to have you here. Thank you, Grand Stewie, for the raid, man. Appreciate that. We are here to raid, mate. Ayo, welcome. I'd have to hear it again. Guess we'll have to get another raid, man. Appreciate you guys here. Thanks for coming in, guys. My name's Alec. I work on I'm working on an app right now called Grüvee, which is a social collaborative playlist app. Basically, get all your friends together, create a playlist on the app, and then comment in line on each song, talk about what's going on, and hopefully add some cool new features as well. So right now, we're making it for iOS and Android using React Native, so some fun JavaScript stuff. This is pretty much the app in Sketch. The app is very broken right now as I'm doing a lot of refactoring on it. But we're on day 30, and we are basically working on getting the UI and UX set up, and then we're going to start making some back-end services and things like that. Hopefully within the next 30 days. Nothing, Devin. Thanks for coming by. Welcome in. Yeah, thanks. Glad you think it's neat. So currently what we're doing right now is we have a component in React Native that is very generic that I'm trying to reuse in another section of the app. So I'm pretty much just kind of tearing that apart and making sure that we are on par for what's going on. But thank you all for coming in. Stewie, how's your stream, man? Huge shout out. Appreciate that, guys. Everyone who doesn't know Stewie, go give him a follow. Thank you for that, dude. I've gone early morning, early meeting, unfortunately. Ah, gotcha. Yep, I had that yesterday. For sure. But I'm glad it went well, though. Sounds like it went well. I honestly recommend C# with .NET Core. Oh, man, one of the first people on this stream to recommend that. What's up, new? Welcome. Didn't get much work done. That's all right. It happens. You have those times, right? Flutter. Yeah, we got a we got a lot of I don't want to say haters, but people are like, nah, JavaScript, man, get C# out of here, all the time. They all have their purposes, you know. They all have their purposes. Okay, so we have our render item. Yep. So we do that thing there. Playlist data and our swipe list view. So that's that. Key extractor we already have, and then our styles. So pretty much we're pretty set here. The one thing that I have to figure out is passing over this this delete from playlist action, because that's coming from here. It should be, at least. So let's, yeah, that, and then also we need to do the navigation action stuff. So let's make sure to take a look at that. We all know TypeScript is superior. Yes, yes, yes. All my stack navigator to handle going back from my bottom navigation, which is done, but I want to make use for switch navigator. That's a good question, MacGyver. I think, if I'm understanding your question correctly, I would probably I would try to put it in the existing one if you can, but I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. Starts to chant Java myself. Okay, so again, let's take a look at this guy. So the song list view, that's gonna come from our swipeable playlist item, but we need a on tap event here. Oh, Schneise. Okay, yeah, this is no bueno. No. Okay, render playlist item. All right, we good. I'm going crazy here. Yeah, render playlist item will go there. So our render playlist item is what's going to sit on top, which is going to be this card thing. And so on top of that, our playlist item, what else do we need in this thing? F12? Function F12. God damn it. Oh no, there we go. You do option click. Okay. Playlist item. Okay, so this thing should take playlist data, delete playlist action. Do I need that though? I do? Maybe? I'm just gonna pass it in for now. Delete playlist action. Yeah, so since this is named the same thing, we just pass it like that. Don't need that. And then what else does playlist item have? It has is last item as well. And then oh no. Wait, what? Swipeable playlist item. Okay, now I need to change that. This should be delete playlist action, delete playlist action is what it's called. There it is. Okay. is. Okay, okay. And then is last item. Oh, delete song from playlist action. Ah. Wait, what? I'm going crazy here. There we go. And then it is delete playlist action. Yeah, okay. And this is why we have to do this. This is kind of like, it's kind of a little weird. I just got a new job change. Company feels good. Yo, nice, Demir. Where'd you go to? Won't be forced to code in Angular anymore. Nice. Wonder what happens to C+. It wasn't good enough, so I had to iterate to ++. One all sharp. Didn't have a second operand. Now, you guys are nerds. Freaking nerds. Love it. Okay, playlist item has all this junk. But this is the stuff we need to change. So I guess let's see first if this is even rendering how we want, because it might not be. Is last item? Yeah, it is. You lying, dude. Oh, it's because we need to pass it in here. Yo, Ajiko, thank you so much for the follow. Devin Thorne and Jowl Striker, thank you all for the follows. Welcome to the Pixel Logic team. Appreciate you being here. Thank you again. We got to pass all these bad boys over here. So playlist, delete playlist, action is last item, and then delete song from playlist action. Bro, what are you talking about? It's used right here. What? Are you gonna make me do this? Damn. It really looks like it. I wonder then, do I need this at all? No, it won't know what it is. Okay. Yeah, because it's not being passed in like that. Okay, cool. You're all such nerds. Raise his hand because he wears glasses. Hello. The glasses. I got the glasses on there. Holy crap, guys. This is going to be a huge change. It's scary. It's a scary change. Not really. If it's broken, that's okay. We just fix it. Easy. Easy peasy. Okay, so playlist data under playlist item. Essentially just pass in this. There we go. So that should now be good. Okay. Wowza. Oh, and then I need the item height of our playlist item to begin with here. It's 250 or something. Hold on there. Let's check it out there. I think it's just 250. No. Oh, what do I set my height to? 200. Okay. So I need to not hard code this. Definitely not. But for now, we need to check this. Okay. So. Oh snap! Actually, I think a lot of things are gonna break. Yeah, I think a lot of things might break here. I guess let's build the bundler. Let's see what it says, and then see if we run into any dependency issues. It doesn't look like we, okay, maybe I don't. I thought our references were going to be messed up because I moved stuff around, but I think we're okay. Get this out of here. I love breaking stuff. Yeah, don't we all? And I'm going to go ahead and run this again, actually. Yeah, so it's, I don't know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I think we're going to be like semi-broken, but I don't think we're going to be fully broken, which is good. npm run iOS start. So I always start with iOS because I'm more familiar with it. And then once I implement something feature-wise, I move over to Android, check to make sure things are okay, working as expected. Bro, why'd you change my debugger? All right, that's fine, I guess. That's okay. Whoop, there it is. Big error number 1. Okay, unable to resolve module components playlist add playlist modal. Yes, that makes sense. So let's playlist modal. There's gonna be a lot of errors like this, so bear with me. Let's fix this. Okay, so add playlist modals. This is, oh, gotcha. This is index.js here. So at this point, what we want to do is, probably just want to do Grüvee components playlist. Grüvee components playlist. Grüvee components playlist. Sorry. Components. Add playlist modal. Add playlist modal. That would be the import. Can't find that? Oh, it should occur before app import? Oh, snap. Okay. Ah, sorry. Okay. So that looks good there. Reload. Oh, I gotta rebuild the bundler probably. Usually when it breaks in the middle of rendering like that, it's like a bundler thing. Okay. Okay. Playlist item. Unable to resolve playlist item. We're going to go there. Hey, Poopa. Good morning, dude. If you want to create a start script for Android, you can go to Android Studio and rename one of your emulators Android emulator, then add to package.json start Android. Oh, sweet, dude. Yeah, no, thank you. Sounds good. We're so we've actually been working on taking the swipeable action component or swipeable cell or whatever and putting it in the playlist view. So there's a lot of changes that are going in there. So now just trying to make sure they're all working okay. Which they're not fully yet, but we're getting there. Definitely getting there. I've moved, oh yeah, and I changed the whole playlist layout to be very consistent with the song list. So now we have the components folder with all the components listed inside. Literally just kind of following what you did over here with the playlist item or with the song list items. So all those changes have broke many things. So just fixing it. Playlist item. We're in swipeable playlist item. Yeah, so that then should be Oops, no. Should be that. Restart. I miss another one. I don't think so. Oh, what the heck? This style constants? Yeah, there we go. That was weird. Yeah, that was the error. Okay, okay. Where the heck is that thing? I just deleted it, I thought. I did style constants there. I don't even know how that... Oh, here it is. How did this happen? Oh, probably when I moved a file, it probably tried to remap it and it did it to that. Yeah, that's not that's no bueno there. Hey, we got in. Okay, let's see where we break now. We don't? Oh, what the? Why is there an action on this thing? What? VS Code is great, but auto-updating imports not so bueno. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That sounds like fun. It's a lot of fun, man. Thank you. That was almost first try. Like, if Honey was here right now, she'd be dropping that tier 3 sub again. Hey, Rambling Gink, what's up? Welcome in, man. Thanks for coming by. But we have something messed up. Because... Well, hold on. Let me delete this. Shit, man. It works. What? If you see, we have a delete action here. And I think I know why. We haven't, like, truly finished everything yet. So let's go ahead and make sure we do that now. So if we go over this again, we have our playlist view that has now our swipeable playlist item. We pass in this shenanigans, though I don't think we need this stuff anymore. Or his last item. That should be handled now by the swipeable playlist item itself. So if we go to swipeable playlist item, wait. Yeah. Okay. So is deleting, set is deleting. Cool. Then we're going to return our animated swipe row, which does our thing. We have our swipe action component. So let's take a look at that again. So we're rendering this here. We're passing in the playlist and then our confirm delete playlist action. So it's a swipe action, delete action, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Good to go. And then we have our playlist item, which is essentially the reason why we're seeing that icon again, because we had to remove everything from there because we still have all that same code in there. I'm going to head off to bed and watch something on Netflix as I'm rather wrecked from the gym. Yeah, no worries, Harley. Have a good stream, dude. Waves goodbye like a child. See ya. Thanks for coming, son. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you being here. Rest up. Actually, before we do that, I want to change these as well to Grüvee. Components, playlists, song list view. Yeah. And then go and bring these in here. Mm-hmm. There we go. Still loading. That's good. That is good. And then, okay, so our song. So this thing here. I'm going to pull up Also, our song item. So song item goes over here. Playlist item goes over here. I try to use this dual screen thing, and I just don't like it. I don't know why. It bothers me. It's like too much going on or something. I don't know. But whatever. So really, what we have here is just our content and our style. Our playlist item, we obviously have a lot more here. So like all this stuff we don't need. Should be handled, right? This code overload. Yeah, it's probably what it is, right, Rambling? There's just so much going on. And also I think, so on stream, I increased the font so you all are able to see it. And I think for me, that's like very overwhelming as well sometimes. Like when you do this, because it's just like right up in my face, my face hole. So show song list action. Okay, run delete. We don't need this anymore. I don't think we need this. No, we don't. We created that in the swipeable playlist item. And now it's literally, we don't need this. Oh yeah, here's our swipe action. There you go. What's up, Devriculum? Welcome in. I don't have any questions, dude. Swipe action. Get the heck out of here, man. Animated view. We don't need anymore. Adios, adios, adios. This is what we need right here. This is it. Okay. So that's why we don't need delete playlist action or is item is last item. Yeah, delete song from playlist action though. We do need, because we pass that in. Yes, here. I struggle the other way. I've got used to large fonts and keep them when not streaming. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, I just started doing it probably last week, so maybe that's why I'm still getting used to it. Still getting used to it. Hey, Davey, what's up, man? Welcome back. Thanks for coming in. How we doing today? So yeah, this stuff, no. See ya. Oh man. Hold up. We still might need some of that. I think we're gonna have a weird looking playlist view here. We actually don't. Wow, actually, that's pretty cool. What? And you see now we have our proper item there. Dude, what the heck? This actually works. Oh my god. What? I'm amazed. This thing's working? Jesus. Hey, Paul, welcome back, man. Good morning. Is it concerning that I'm like freaking out that it works? Is that a weird thing? To feel like confident in my own code? I don't know. Just got home from work. How's it going with the app? Well, welcome home from work. Hope you had a good day. The app's going well, man. We're just been doing a lot of refactoring. We're working on this kind of to-do list thing. And hey, Paul. Yeah, doing good, man. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Yeah, pretty much we're working on this to-do list thing. Yesterday, Poopachu, who's here in chat, pushed out a PR. We got that PR in, did some fanciness, and basically one of the big things was adding or finalizing a generic component for this delete action. So this thing here, basically this whole UI and stuff for each one of these cards, because we're using it over here as well. And so now I'm just adding it to our playlist view, and it's working. So I'm amazed. I'm like, whoa. This is like almost first try here. I'm always surprised when things work. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Well, it's JavaScript, so it always amazes me that at least a small part works in it somehow as it should. Good call, Stelzy. You right. you, you ain't wrong. It's always amazing when JavaScript is like, we doing it. And we're going to work. Okay, so this is awesome. Couple things here. We can remove, so we have playlist data and delete from playlist action. So here, playlist data, delete. We don't need this stuff. This is being handled by our generic component now. And then this is also already being passed in when we create the action, the swipe action, which is also another component, which is great. So we can keep that there. Yeah, confirm delete playlist action. And so the only other caveat, or gotcha, as I like to say, is we have this show song list action, which basically does our navigation. Does our navigation to the song list here. So the reason why we need to pass in this delete from playlist action is because we do two things when we delete a song here. One, we delete the song from the state that's showing this view, so we can have the update. Oh, well, we should probably look at that. That's broken. And then we also have to run the delete here on our playlist view because our playlists hold all of our songs. So this actually has a separate state for this view that's being held. And so yeah, gotta do that. But delete, so is delete song from playlist is broken. Delete song from playlist action is not a function. Okay. So let's trace this back then. Delete song from playlist and our playlist item. This should be passed into our swipeable playlist item. Swipeable playlist item, which is being called here. Oh, we don't pass in. I do though. Oh, swipeable playlist item. Wait. Hold up. Let's start from here again. So this is our playlist view. It's holding all of our, it's this. Holding all of our stuff, right? So that's what's rendering here. When this is rendering, we're doing our swipe playlist item, but our swipe playlist item doesn't need is last item anymore, does it? Because our render playlist item, yeah, it doesn't utilize that stuff anymore. So delete playlist action. Oh, wait. Oh. Wait, delete playlist action. Is last item is not needed. I think we still need the delete from playlist action, which I'm not passing in. So we don't need this. This last item. Delete playlist action. Delete from playlist action. Okay, this is why. And so our playlist item got it. Okay, so we have delete from playlist action. It's coming back as null because we are not setting it, so that's why it's not working. So confirm delete playlist action. Confirm delete alert. So it should just be, the only thing we should have to change is pass this, delete song from playlist action. should just be this. And I believe that should work for us. So let's try deleting a playlist first off. Okay. Yeah. And so that happens because we re-render the mock data each time. And then I come in here, delete that. Oh no, what? Whoa. Okay, so that's that's totally the wrong action we're passing in. Something's jacked up there, for sure. Yeah, it's deleting our playlist. That's what you expect to happen, right? It's totally what I expected. All right, hold up. So our playlist item has a delete from playlist action, which goes down in here. Hey, Catelli. Hi there. Welcome in. Delete song from playlist, delete song from playlist, delete song from playlist, confirm delete playlist action. So on our swipe action, confirm delete playlist action. That's this guy. Playlist data. Oh. Wait, where is this? Oh, it's right here. Never mind. And then on confirm delete is this. Set is deleting. That should be fine. Swipe action callback, delete playlist action. Oh. But that's right. Are you building with this with React Native? I am. Yeah, we're doing React Native stuff right now. I use iOS as my baseline because I'm more familiar with iOS. So once we get this feature done or this change done, we'll go ahead and make sure it's equivalent in Android, which I'm sure it won't be for some weird reason. Just life, you know. So why? But this action is deleting a playlist, and it's not deleting the song, so that's good. It's our song is deleting. Our song is deleting a playlist. So if that's being said, let's make sure that we're running this properly through once more. Swipeable playlist. We have our playlist data, which is our item. We have our delete playlist action, which is this guy. Let's double check that. Delete playlist action. And then delete song from playlist action is a swipeable playlist item. Yes. Okay. Delete song from playlist action. Delete song from playlist action. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that should be okay. That should work. So when we come in here, we have our animated swipe row, which has a swipe triggered is if deleting. Our swipe action callback. So our delete playlist action will go here, right? Yep. And we saw that worked by deleting a playlist. Swipe action component. Oh. Oh. Huh. Yeah. That's it. See, just a little walking through it. There was 3 parameters in there, so it was grabbing the wrong param. So again, if we delete this, that should be good. Shouldn't affect our songs. If I delete this song, we should have 2 songs now and our playlist, which we do. Okay. We in business, friends. If I delete that, we should be good. 1 song. Booyah. We got it. Holy. Moly. Holy. Holy moly holy. We did it. All right. So what's next then here? I think maybe some little cleanup here and there. We should do that. What styled component library are you using? So I'm just using what's this thing called? I'm just using style sheet, and then I'm just styling my own components. Is that what you're asking? I'm new to React Native, so I'm not entirely sure. Is there like different libraries that you can use for stylings and stuff? I'm assuming there probably is. Yeah, like this is all like handmade styling stuff. This is my sketch file. So I kind of build it out. I'll build out the view in here first, and then I try to create it in React, which I think has actually been pretty solid. I'm like, most of the time when I work on these projects, I am very hesitant in my design skills, but I think we're doing like a pretty good job. Like, I feel good about them. Oh, gotcha, Cotelli. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Okay, so I want to make sure our components are solid here. So the biggest thing, we have our playlist view. We good here with that stuff. Should be no more trash in here, hopefully. So playlist item. Yeah, that's fine. Add playlist modal. So this thing here is fine. I just move this into its own component section. Create playlist button. This is cool as well. No big deal here. And then playlist item. It's what we've pretty much been working on. So we don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need that. Nice. Okay. Prime details. Cool. Hey, Silly Gamer. What's up? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, my friend. So our playlist item, we have this thing called Show Songlist Action, which is our navigation. So let's go ahead and say actions. That looks good here. And so we're not holding any state here, which is good. So let's actually create this as a memo as well. And from yesterday's learnings, a memo basically, since this is a functional component, a memo renders this more so like a native React component, from what I'm understanding. So anytime we can use that, we probably should. Hey, Cotelli, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team, my friend. Glad to have you here. Thanks for tagging along. All right. Yo, we in business, baby. Woo. It's hype. It's hype o'clock right now. This is great. Okay. Oh, can I actually do this? Yeah, that should work. Oh, delete from playlist action. We need to pass that in here. Data. Let's make sure that works still. Oh, whoa, what? Why you render so many? What? Oh, I know why. We gotta do the lambda, or it's gonna call that infinitely, and it's not gonna like that. Wait, what's this thing? Oh, so this should go here. That should go here. This should be here. That should be here. So we need. Do we need another paren around this guy? Oh, hold up. Hold on there, buddy. We need this. We need that. We need this. We need that. Right? Yes. Here we go. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we decided to make a little lambda there. And that was good. That looks good there. Okie dokie. And then we have swipeable plus item. I've already pretty much looked at here. Think we're pretty good to go here, folks. Did I need to do anything else in this? I don't believe so. Yeah, feeling good about it. Let's see how many files we've changed. Oh, not too many. We've actually deleted more files than anything. That's cool. So we'll do git add, git commit, tweaking playlist view to use swipeable item. Push it, baby. Very nice. Very, very nice. That's a good win. It's a good win for us. Cool. So we can knock that guy off. Let's go ahead and do then the change background color to not be transparent. So that's this right here. I just need to get the proper alpha color for these guys without actually making it transparent. Then we should be good. You know you can do all the Git stuff from VS Code, right? Yeah. Oh, like through like the GUI, right? Yeah, I'm not a fan. The only thing I use kind of like Git GUI stuff is for merge conflicts. VS Code, in my opinion, has by far the best like merge conflict resolution GUI out there. It's awesome. They have the best UI for it. So yeah, everything else I usually do through terminal though. It's just a habit. That's what I started with, so. Okay, so we have our song item JS style sheet is here. It's probably not going to be in song as we swipeable song item. Hey, Foul Moves, what's up? Welcome in, man. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh yeah, I mean, there's no need to say sorry, Kuteli. I was just telling you like why I don't use that. Hello. Hey, how's it going, Foul? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining in today. So I thought it should be in song item. Container. Yeah, this is React Native. You are correct. Oh, you know where it probably is? It's probably in the songless view. Or not? Wait, where did I put the styling for this thing? Oh, I remember now. Okay. Yeah. So this top section is the song item detail section. And then this bottom one's another component, which is the song item comments bar. Yes. Okay. I forgets these things sometimes. Yeah, here we go. So we have background color, style constant, song items, background color. This is where I need to go, friend. Take me to your leader. Or just take me to the file. That works too. But come back, because I still need you. What? Oh, it's because of it's his iOS. That's kind of annoying. Actually, I'm going to need to quick fix this. Yeah, disable camel case for this entire file. Yeah. Oh boy. Hey, Foul Moves. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you, my friend. Again, we're looking for songless item background color. Songless item background color. Okay. So we have this. Oh, snap. Wait a minute. So if I just did without the 6s. Oh man, yeah, that's actually, I already did do that. Yeah, no worries, Val. Appreciate you, man. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so we're gonna have to get, oh man, yeah, we'll probably have to get the actual hex code of this instead of doing some opaqueness. Which is kind of annoying, but we have that thing in the background, and I'd rather just change the color of the cell instead of make some logic to like hide and show the delete button. It just doesn't, it's not worth it. You know. Song cell. Oh, I guess this have the background? No, it should be in this rectangle thing. Yeah. So let's do the picker on that, and then we can just do this. Let's see how that looks. Why not only rendering the delete button if the card is moved to the left? So I'm using a broadened library for this, so I think I could probably find a way to hook in to see when the card is moving, but like that's much easier. It looks the same, right? The only problem is if the background ever decides to change, we're gonna have to change that, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. So it'd be like that. And no, we have to do the same thing for the bottom. It's not ideal, I would agree, but it's better for MVP style work instead of doing that, in my opinion. There should be only one root navigator and the rest should be nested inside of each other, creating hierarchy. Yeah, that's how I do it, MacGyver. Like, that would be my thought process behind it. Festify, why you keep dying? What happened? Sorry, the music decides to stop and go. Might be my internet. I've been having some weird issues with my internet the past couple days. That should be better, hopefully. All right, so let's do the same thing then for the comments bar, a rectangle. Pretty much just grab that color. Do you work after your stream? I do. Yeah. Today I'm going to go in a bit later, so that's why I'm streaming a bit later. I usually don't stream this late, but we're having a good stream, I think, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, there you go. So we got that. We're in business, baby. Oh, this is good. I love it. This app's looking so cool. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait for people to start using it. Oh man, I haven't been excited to work on an app like this in a while. So I'm glad to be able to do it. The Mindful Coder, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the Pixologic team. Do that. Are you writing tests for this app? I will. Yeah, I'm not writing UI tests, but I will be writing unit tests for sure. But I'm waiting to do that when we actually start implementing some backend logic, because right now there's no logic really. The only logic I guess right now, no, there is none. There's no logic. It's just navigation stuff and like UI design. But I guess we could write UI tests based on our mock data not UI tests, like adding songs and stuff. There is logic on that, I guess. So, but yes, to answer your question, yeah, we will be writing tests for sure. Okay, so git add, git commit, changing background color. Man, I just say no to UI tests. Yeah, man, I don't want to write UI tests. I'm like, this app isn't, it's not like super high priority where I need to do freaking UI tests for it. Yeah, so that's usually what I do too, Katoli. I usually do that way, but I'm like, you know what? This time I want to switch it up, because I feel like when you have your UI in place and you can kind of see how the flow of data is going to each different view, it's almost easier to write a backend behind it. So I don't know. It's something I'm trying out. It's something I'm gonna see how it works. And we'll see. So far it's going well. Like I actually been really enjoying like this portion of it, because the goal is not to have like the most beautiful, perfect app out there. It's right now it's to have an MVP, so most viable product, and have some just data behind it that does the exact like 3 or 4 features that we want. Yeah, exactly, Poopa. I agree, man. Did you go to University for Computer Science? I went to University for Information Technology. So a lot of the computer science stuff I learned has been self-taught and through hackathons and internships. Okay, and then fix modal centering for add playlists. Yeah, this one's weird. So we go in here. Oh, we go here. We press this. And it used to be towards the middle. I don't know what happened there. So I need to double check that, see what the heck went on over there. And we'll see what happens. I have a feeling it has to do. So our add playlist modal thing is right here. So we have this screen width, screen height, and then if platform OS is equal to Android, we add the Android height, else we're going to add the iOS height. Then we have our styles. So let's clean this up a tad bit and move this to the bottom as we've been doing. Just trying to keep the consistency up here. And then in here, we have our playlist name value. Oh, right, because we have our inputs. We have some actions here. Okay. I still have this. Why is this here? Love it. One day. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, good call out. So right here, what's happening is we don't have our navigation set up, right? Our navigation item here. And our navigation bar. We're going to be adding this in. I just haven't added it in yet because I don't know what I want to do for it fully yet. Like I had this mock-up to do something very simple like this, right? Like just to use the large header in iOS. I don't know how that translates over to Android, but something like this. And then pretty much that first screen, this one, you won't be able to go back to this. This is pretty much the onboarding view. And then let's say you're logged out for some reason, then maybe we'll pop this up again. So this will be like the login page. But once you do it once, you shouldn't have to do it again unless there's some weird logout thing. And yeah, so this will always be the root page. I haven't changed that yet because we're just testing. Are you planning on implementing RESTful APIs? Maybe play with some GraphQL, mix of both? Yeah, so actually my plan, Poopa, was to do serverless. I was planning on trying to do something along the lines of, I want to use Azure functions to trigger a lot of this stuff. And then I want to use a NoSQL database just because I like document styled database stuff. I don't know. I know for sure I'm pretty set on doing serverless stuff. I just don't know where. I don't know where yet, but I think that would be really cool. I've never done anything like that, so it'd be a lot of fun to learn. Do you prepare the sketch docs yourself, or you have anyone do it for you? No, I've been doing it myself, Coder's Life. Yeah, so like that's another thing that I've been working a lot on for this project. The first thing we worked on was this architectural design. So like the first, I think 5 days or 4 days, we worked on like, okay, this is what the app's going to do. Here's the MVP. Like, this is how I want to set it up. This is like how I do like my create new user flow. Here's like my different types of collections I want to have set up. And then I also started designing out each view. So every time I create a new view, I just kind of design it out in here. Yeah, it's not perfect, but like I think it's much better than I've done with my other projects. With phones getting bigger, do you think that navigation on all apps will change to accommodate the new screen sizes? Yeah, they actually have, Vespers. If you've noticed on a lot of third-party apps out there, and even like iOS and stuff like that, a lot of the navigation is moving towards the bottom of the screen. So you'll see like these tabs set up that you can tap between different sections of your app, and they're not necessarily up in the item bar anymore. You can code your backend with Node, and then you can host it on serverless environment. Okay, nice. Yeah, that would be cool. I was trying to figure out like what language I would want to use. Usually I tend to go with Node as a library, but I don't know. And I was also thinking about potentially even using like I think Google has something similar in their like Firebase setup as well. I'm not very fond of AWS, so I don't want to use like Lambdas or anything. Yeah, auto layouts. Wait, what? Day 30. It's 2 days more than 28 according to the text on your hoodie. You can do anything in 28 days. You mean this hoodie here? Is this what you're talking about? This one? What can you create in 28 days? Available on the Pixelogic Dev merch store that you can buy right now. If you really want to. Created by our own You Want to Kill Me. Right there. This hoodie you're talking about? Yeah, you're right. It is past 28 days. You're so right, man. I thought I could do anything in 28 days. Entire API using Azure functions, that'd be easy to maintain? I don't know. Why wouldn't it be? I guess is the question, right? Like, what would be the problem of doing this type of Azure functions for these sets, right? So at the end of the day, I mean, it's just, it would be a function for each sort of, action, right? So it might be a lot, but you also are able to easily debug it later on, right? So if we know that one service is down, it's because of this thing that goes here. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. And like thinking about the concept of this app, I don't think there's gonna be many like network calls, right? It's really, actually maybe there will be. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out when we get there. I have the idea in mind, and we'll see. Monster, don't talk bad about my AWS. Hey, I'm not talking bad, all right? Not talking bad. It's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. We all know you can miss a lot of streams in 28 days. Jesus. Bro, where have you been? What do you mean me missing streams? What about you? I've never used functions for lambdas or for anything but workers, so I can't weigh in much. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that would be a good thing for us to research on stream. We can check it out and see what's going on there. Crap, I just realized the time and I gotta start going. So we will get back to this. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, 6 items out of 9 complete. I'd say it's a pretty good day. It's a pretty good day. Anyways, I appreciate you all coming by. Thank you for being here. For anyone who's new, consider dropping a follow on the channel. Would love to have you back. Get notified when I go live. We are here Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. UTC and 5:30 a.m. PST. Would love to have you back and part of the Pixelogic crew. We got a great deal of work left, so a lot of stuff to still watch. And we also have a Discord server if you're interested in connecting with some new devs in this awesome community. We'd love to have you over there as well, so feel free to join in. But at the end of every stream, every single stream, we always throw a raid. So let's go ahead and check out on Twitch a programming streamer. We'll see if there's anyone we know that's on that we want to raid. And then if not, I usually like trying to raid smaller streamers for sure. See what's going on there. Coding Garden, I haven't raided in a while. Man, it's actually been a while since I raided some of these guys. Jesse, I don't remember the last time I raided Jesse. I think let's throw a raid to Jesse. I don't remember the last time I raided him. I don't think I've seen him on for a while, actually. Cool. But anyways. Yes. Yes, sir. Grab that raid message, folks. Let's show Jesse some love. Thank you all again for being here. Appreciate the support and the good times. It's been an awesome day, and I hope to see you here same time, same place tomorrow. Let's show Jesse some love. Thank you all again for being here. Have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you very soon. Thanks.